back at it again with another 5 things we learned. Manchester United crashing out against Brighton 2-1 at home, nevertheless, at home, at Old Trafford. So, first thing we're gonna talk about is Emery. Emery was not wrong. Another manager comes out and said the players are very fragile. Who's the manager right now? The interim manager, Darren Fletcher, said that after the Brighton game. This is something that we all knew. Cameron brought us to this a few months ago when he said that in an interview, and we all thought, oh, they're putting the players under the bus again. Us United fans have to come to thought that these players don't have the mentality to play for a high pressure club. These players forget how to defend in pressure situations, forget how to pass, forget how the system works, forgetting where to be. They always want to back off. They don't step forward. The simple stuff that we learned when we were 7, 8, 9 years old coming up in the youth systems. Emery brought this to light. Ollie brought this to light. Marino, we know, brought this to light because he always said what he had to say. Was he wrong for being fired? I think he was. Only because in a system like this, you cannot have players not doing their job. He was, as he said, he's going to bring in more tweaks to the system when he gets the players that he needed back. And he started doing that. And they were playing really well. So why wouldn't we go and spend more money in January? Oh, wait, we don't have it. Oh, wait, we do have money, apparently, to go get Semenyo. But we don't have money to go get another midfielder that the manager asked you for. Oh, okay. Oh, we don't have money for that? We have money for another attacker. Oh. So if it's not the manager, as we clearly knows now, because every manager come in and say the same thing over and over and over again, when are we going to stop sacking them? Where are we going to go through the hard times and actually stick with the manager and back the manager? This is one manager I've seen many United fans backed in a while. And he's been coming through sometimes. More often lately than ever. When he started playing good, even with the players that we have lost almost half of our starting lineup, and we still were winning and not losing games. We were drawing a lot, but we weren't losing games. To us, those feels like draws because we were playing very well. Why would the hierarchy go and fire a manager just because he told y'all to do y'all damn jobs, which y'all should be doing? If y'all have money to go get Semenyo, y'all have money to go get a defender or a midfielder. And we very much need a midfielder. And I swear, if we go and get a midfielder for an intimate general manager, I'm going to be pissed. Pissed the fuck off, because what's the point of that? Your manager just called you out because you won't go get one for him. You fired him, and then you're going to turn around and get one? Why didn't you just get one in the first place? Why? All right, number 2. Let's get through the next one. Number 2. Again. I don't really think he did that well, honestly. His touches were moderate. Headers, gotta work on those. Those gotta be in the corner. Can't always be at the keeper. I understand the people crossing the ball gotta be better. They really do. But he did his thing. He scored. He got us back in the game. Like I said, I really wanted Shea Lacey to start. He came on for the first 23 minutes of when he came on before he got his red card, which is very stupid. But he brought in something that we never had on that team, which is people playing with the width. He spread it out, Brenton's defense and midfielder, drawing 2 midfielders to him, bringing them closer to the touchline, opening up the play for Benjamin Sesso to go get those headers, go get the crosses, make runs, and open up the play more so we can get more shots, which created more shots for the midfielders and more space for Bruno to pass the ball and Cunha for run. So we didn't see that in the first half. We had to wait till 60 minutes to do that. Why does it take an 18-year-old to realize you need to open up the play? You need to touch the line. You need more width because they're defending so tight. You need to open up the width. Open it up. We don't have players like that. Cunha doesn't do that. And the system that we're playing now requires that. So are we gonna go spend another 200 mil for a new system and then turn around and change the system again? So he came on and he did a great job other than getting a red card. His emotions got to him. Like Anne said, and I'm going to state it again and again and over again, players are very fragile and very emotional. They think they deserve everything. They think that calls need to go their way, everything needs to go their way. If they don't, they act out. He's been calling it off for a while, and you guys been saying, well, they've been playing well. Yeah, but do they deserve it? Do they deserve the calls? Do they deserve to start? I don't think yet. I don't think they are yet. They're not there yet. He did really good. He deserved more cameos. I'll give you that. But the reason why he was on the bench because emotional. Games like this, we need level-headed players that understand, oh, I'm already on a yellow card. Don't get another one. And he went and got another one. I understand we need more emotion, but make your feet and the ball talk. Nothing else. That's it. That's all we need right now. And we also learn that the hierarchy of Man United is very stupid. Very emotional men. We talk about women being very emotional, but when it comes to this club, it's like we have periods because they don't know how to make decisions. They don't know when to hire and fire managers. We've seen it 2 seasons in a row. They don't know how to talk it out. Haven't we learned that before? Haven't we heard that before? When are you going to sit down and be like, oh, we get paid a lot of money to figure this out. Let's talk it out. I understand you're not getting what you want. I'm not getting what I want. But we have people in the hierarchy that want to be the manager. You're not the fucking manager. Let the manager manage. Let him come to you and tell you what he needs. And you sit down and tell yourself if we can fund this or we can't fund this. You can't sit there and want to manage the team when you're not around the fucking team all the time. You're not around the players. You don't know what happens in training. You don't know what happens in the dressing room. You're on the fucking board. Sit on the board and do what the board does. Handle the fucking money. Handle the money. That's it. We don't need you to do nothing else. If you want to get in the scout, you pay scouts for that. You don't need to manage nothing. That hierarchy that we brought in is just like the fucking Glazers. They want to drain the money. Well, I won't say they like the Glazers because they don't drain the money. But they want to be managers. For what? That's not your job. It's not your job. Your job is to handle money and make sure that it doesn't go on the debt anymore. Not to pick and choose what players comes in and comes out every time. We've seen this before. Ali picked out 6 players when he wanted in the old Man United, and we didn't get not one of them. And every one of them became great Premier players. And I'm going to name one of them, Haaland. We could have got him for $4 million. $4 fucking million. Now he's worth 150. And scoring goals for fun at City. That's just one. But I'm gonna save that for another video. I'm gonna make a video on that. Because with this hierarchy, it seems like we're gonna be making a lot more videos. The last thing we learned, these players need to hold some accountability. Because for a team that won 20, and I'll repeat that again, 20 league fucking titles, we should not have players that don't know how to handle pressure. We should not have players that are fragile and egoistic. We should not have players that don't know how to fight for the badge. Me as a fan know how to fight for this badge more than you guys fight on the field. That does not make... You get paid millions of dollars to do that. You need to step it up, guys. And we need you guys to fight for us. We can't sit here and let Arsenal fans talk down on us. We have 20 league titles. All that's in the past now. We haven't won one since 2013, bro. And you're going to let a team that haven't won it since the early 2000s talk down on us because they're playing better than us? When are you guys going to sit down and fight for us? Fight for us. If you don't want to fight for yourself, fight for the legacy of that club. The legacy that saw 20 league titles. Back-to-back titles. Come on, guys. It's not all about the system. It's not about the manager, because Julian can come in, still do shit because the players are not doing great. The Zerbi can come in, still do shit because the players are not doing great and not knowing how to fight. Zidane can come in. Xabi could come in. It all comes down to the players. Or are they going to fight every game? We see them. We know they have to fight in them because they show up for the fucking big games. But when it comes to teams that are not as big as City or the Liverpool or the Arsenals, they don't show up. When are you guys going to show up every week? When are you guys going to show up every game? We need that. Show that fight you show at the Liverpool game, the Man City games, the Arsenal games. We need that at every game. We already know the Premier League is hard. We're not faulting you for that. We know you're not going to win every game. We would like to see you fight for the badge every game. We'd like to see you put some fucking effort in. We'd like to see the fucking team score some goals, clean sheets, even if you don't fucking score. Defend like your life depends on it, because it does depend on it. That's what we need. And keep it 100 with you guys. Then the old players, they know what it takes. But at the same time, this is not the same Man United that they were at. The standards are different. I understand what they're saying. All of them are like, Manu used to play. Manu used to do that. Manu played. He started and didn't have a good game. You've hired a manager that told you he needs to step it up. And when he starts, nothing happened. That's telling you they're all fucking talk. They're all talk. They want to sit on the pundit desk and talk. Let them talk. Because at the end of the day, they don't play anymore. They don't play anymore. They see the small cameos. Yeah, the small cameos don't mean nothing. Because when he starts, he doesn't do anything. We need a manager that we had that's going to put these players in line. And we needed to back that manager. Get him the midfield. Then you judge him. You already got him the fucking strikers. You already got him the number 10s. We needed the midfield next. That's what we needed next. Then you can tell him, oh, you're not doing good. Or you're doing great. I can back you more. If you have money to go get Semedo, you have money to go get anything. With that being said, if you guys would want me to do another video with the players that we could have on the Ali, comment Ali at the wheel, and I'll do that video.